We now return to Let's Play Endless Space. End turn. Okay. Oh goody. So, arid epigenics is done. We are now on to xenobotany. So, we'll be able to colonize those tundra planets in 2 turns. And right now, I could, if I wanted, do this arid planet. And I'd need hydromeal. Am I gonna... What is my, Okay. Well, I'd better get xenology after the compact fusion reactor so that I can exploit the hydromeal. That will also open up this xenotourism, which will give me a bonus to my dust. Now, that reminds me, because I'd forgotten to mention something. If we go back to Alva here and look at Alva Prime, this exploitation, it gives a +1 food per planet, but it also gives a +1 per person on a Terran planet. So I could have gone with this industrial, but I only get that second bonus on a lava planet. And the colonial exchange, which gives a dust bonus, is on an arid planet, and the science is on a barren planet. So if you want to get that second bonus, you should look at that and make sure you put it accordingly on the proper planet. Yeah, so that's why it's a good idea to have multiple planets in a system that are varied, because then you can, you can always switch them to sort of compensate for where you are lacking, but that way you could have multiples going in a single system. So like, when I get this Arctic one, I will probably put in for science, even though that's what it's best at already. Just having that science the science exploitation will give me that secondary bonus on the science, and then overall the whole Alva system will benefit from each little bit like that. Right. What else? We got that done, and we are now making the isotope refinery. Okay. So I guess we're just moving the scout ship up to this probably very lucrative yellow sun system. It's almost on the edge, so I'm not sure if it's going to branch off or not. I guess we will find out. I could now afford that second hero, the one that was sort of okay for both fleets and Circini. Wait a minute, what is this? You will be able to colonize other systems soon after you start playing the game. Newly colonized star systems start as outposts, gradually evolving into full-fledged colonies. They generate a border around them, which defines your frontiers. Spaceships have a detection range, which reveals nearby enemy ships. When you meet with new empires, you share a status of Cold War. It's unchanged unless you declare war or negotiate peace. When in a Cold War, all ships can engage in battle outside their empire territory. Outposts control no territory until they become full colonies. They can be invaded by enemy forces without a declaration of war, as they are not yet part of your empire territory. Right, important to know. So let's look at Circini here. A mineral-poor tundra that has titanium-70. So that actually makes up for that deficit, but it still has no production. And It has 1 dust. I'm not sure if the -1 penalty here will turn that to 0, because that would sort of make this useless. This has hydromeal and molten springs, which increases production and dust. It is a tundra. It's good for science, good for dust. Ooh, Cersini 4 has an 8 science, because it's got ancient ruins, which is the planetary anomaly. So maybe I'll want that. I don't know. Cersini is a little bit further away. I was actually kind of hoping... I mean, I can't colonize any of these, which is disappointing, because it said that... Well, I mean, colonizing tundra and Arctic isn't too terrible as far as the tech tree is concerned, but I was hoping for more Terran-type planets. So let's move on to the blue sun down here. And that sort of branched off, or cut off the whole arm here. So as you can see... Wow, wait a minute. Come back. As you can see, this Guiana is the bottleneck for this branch of the galaxy. And the only way to get here is by using this... I'm assuming this is a warp line, where you need a warp technology to get here. So to open up the rest of the galaxy where my rivals are, I'm gonna have to go to this blue sun. So we're pretty safe, unless the rivals are teching ahead of me, which is a possibility. But basically, if I can just put a base on Guiana, in the Guiana system, and there really aren't any planets I want here, maybe Guiana 2, which has ancient artifacts on it. That'd be a good one. Tiny tundra, that's what I'm working on now. Okay, that'll be where Colony 2 goes, because I'm working on a ship. Yes, the colony ship will be after this isotope. Okay. What was I waiting on here? Oh yeah, I was going to get this medium tundra with the hydromeal and the dust ruins. Yeah. Because, well, we've got 1 turn and then I can colonize it, so it's not worth the time to get there. Okay. So, we'll form a defensive base at Guiana. And we can colonize the rest of the galaxy here. Okay, xenobotany, and we're now moving on to compact fusion reactors, which will give me the +2 movement speed and the ability to colonize Arctic planets, which is very nice. Okay, finish off, and we have nothing at Nos except this pre-schism artifact on a high-gravity world, which is nothing, and it's tiny and barren. It's really not worth anything. Although, these artifacts give a -30% buyout bonus for when I want to hurry up and buy whatever I'm producing. It gives a little bit of a thing here on the Endless. The 2 great factions of the Endless, the Concretes and the Virtuals, were once a single people discovering the myriad mysteries of the universe. More advanced than current science, the artifacts they left behind are useful in improving ship capacity and design. Very cool. Well, yeah, between the high gravity and the tiny barren planet, the pre-schism artifact is not going to offset the happiness factor. So I think we'll just ignore it, and I will bring this ship up to Guiana. And here we can click on this ship, and now we see that this flashes here, this colonization button, and I will click that, and I will colonize what the hell is this? Jaya 1, Jaya Prime. Yeah, I'll colonize Jaya Prime. And then probably Jaya 3. Jaya Prime, here we go. Okay. Great things have small beginnings. Haggard, unsure, but full of hope, the first colonists of your faction have set foot on another planet. It may seem trivial, but even the most epic adventures begin with a single step. We can see they are very happy. Why is that? Plus 50 for the Empire, plus 15 from the planets. So these ruins are really useful. Very nice. I'm not actually suffering a penalty because it's offsetting it so much. And once I get this Hydra meal, that should also be very good. But now that I've got a second planet... Oh... You know what, though? It was Guyana 2? Yeah. Well, I can still get the other hero. I think it was Bastion, who I was going after. Yeah, he's got the Administrator and Commander. Oh, it's 80 for the second one, really? Never mind. I'm not making dust. Man, I'm going to keep messing that up. I'm going to keep calling it spice for the rest of the Let's Play. Okay, well, we'll wait on that then. But as soon as I get that... Wait a minute, what did this say? 7 turns? Okay. In 7 turns, I should probably have enough dust to put a person on Guyana. That'll be good. Let me just check the approval here. Yeah, see now... They are not quite as happy. They are suffering a minus 1.1 from overpopulation disapproval. Meaning I need to get one of these people out of this system. If you actually take this person and put it on another planet, it still will count towards overpopulation in the system. And the only way I know of doing that is building a colony ship. I'm not really sure what it takes to get them to be okay with a full planet, a full system even, because I mean there's room for quite a few people here, 13 in the system. So I'm not sure what that requires, how much of our stuff. But see with the hero, with this Amir Moez, look how much we have got in this system now. And we haven't even finished this heavy isotope. As soon as that's done, we will get plus 10 on the star system. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a bonus because the extra plus 1s are for desert, Arctic, arid, and tundra. And this is a Terran planet. And we're going to start incurring a minus 2 dust penalty for upkeep once this is built. But I think our economy will be strong enough early on. That's it for this turn. Like I said, this game kind of moves a little slow at the beginning while you're still teching up and building and everything. But as soon as we get past Guyana here... Alright, that's done. Things are going to pick up the pace because I have a feeling we're going to see whoever is right here, or at the very least right here. We're going to meet people. And that'll be a new experience for me because I have not played long enough yet in a game to upgrade to that technology. Boy. How long is it going to take? 2 turns? Okay, so it's not worth buying out. Instead, let's go ahead and get Bastion in here. And I want to assign Bastion to the JS system, just for now. I mean, in a couple turns, we'll reassign it to... man, you know what, mouse? This is annoying. Stop that. Yeah, so we'll get a few bonuses for a couple of turns. And then once I transfer... Well, it'll be more than a few turns because it's probably going to take 3 turns to get there with the colony ship. I could see that. Alright. And we'll just have that ship stay here for now. In fact, I will use this intercept enemy fleets entering the system. I don't think this actually has much on it. It's got 16 kinetic attack, has no beams or missiles, has no armor. I imagine that's very little HP. It's got 435. Yeah, that's probably not very good. I mean, it is a scout ship, so obviously it's not going to be very good at all. And look how many have opened up in Circini now. Got 3 planets in there. Lonica is completely open, but I think it had pretty crappy stuff. Okay, we're learning xenology, which will be done in 2 turns. But we now have advanced magnetic drive. I wonder if I have to put that in. Something tells me I probably do. Why don't we look at that? Scout? What do I... Okay, well I don't... Ah, there we go. Yeah, see, it has no engine. I think that's what it's saying. Let's modify. The ship design view is used to create new ship designs, blah blah blah, or modify existing ones. When you create a new ship, you select a ship class here. They vary in tonnage and also offer special bonuses to certain module types. The greater the tonnage, the more industry points the ship will cost to build. If this is a new ship design, you must give it a name of your choosing. The tonnage is an absolute limit to how many ship modules you can build into a ship. Some technologies allow you to increase the ship tonnage capacity through miniaturization. As you progress in the game, you'll discover new modules to install in your ships. Use these tabs to switch between the families of modules, weapons, defense, and support. To install a module in a ship, simply click on the module and the available... Okay, yeah. Modules will be disabled and if their weight exists, the remaining tonnage capacity, or, in this case, if the module requires access to a strategic resource. You can still design a ship, but you must have access to the resource to build the ship. Selected module summarizes the modules currently selected on the ship. You can click the auto upgrade button to automatically fill it with modules. Once you're finished, click apply. Okay. Now wait a minute. Let's back out of that for a minute because can I retrofit this? Can only be performed on fleets and ships locally owned in the system. Okay, well, I probably have to modify this first. So, let's get the... Was it induction drive? Was this what I just got? No, and I just got rid of it. Damn it. Where'd it go? I lost my engine. Yeah, so, what the hell? I'm just holding my mouse down and it's spinning like crazy. Let's auto upgrade, why don't we? Hard kinetics, what? So, wait a minute, where did these come from? Were they just sort of sitting in there already? Now, you know, I probably don't need to do all that. Let's reset and let's just put... What? Is it trying to add... What on earth is it doing? All I can see is that it's adding to the military cost, and it's rearranging these upgrades. Oh, it's giving me 2 layered hulls, and 4 kinetic weapons. Hard kinetics, rather. I see. Why is it not, Well, okay, fine, we'll apply that. Because why not? Now when it says it's grayed out... Oh! That's my... Oh, that's a colony ship. I was gonna say, wait a minute. Okay, clearly I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on this. So I guess I can't do anything with this yet. I don't know what the hell I just did, but yeah, there you go. That's helpful and informative. Oh, good, good, good. The colony ship is done. Let's go... Oh, and Amir Moez has gained a level. So, we have the option of giving her Director 1, which increases labor by 3, which increases production of food and industry. Negotiator, which helps with dust and science. And we can give her some attack, actually, and defense, but we're not going to do that. So she'll get Director 1 for right now, and probably next level we'll give her the other, the Negotiator. Yeah. So we should be getting all kinds of food now. As well as production, right? Because that was that bonus. Yeah. Okay, so anyway. I built my ship, and it's here in the hangar. And now I will go ahead and create a fleet. That way I can use it, and we will send it off to Guyana. That should also have taken care of the population... No, it didn't. I must have gotten one following that. Okay. So we're waiting on the research here, which will take 2 turns. It would allow me to make the star system improvement there. So, because right now I can't do anything. I can make more ships. I can make another colony ship, actually. Why don't we do that? Because I've still got an overpopulation thing going on here. It'll take 3 turns, and then I can send that to Cercini. What's here in Launica? These rings, which is good for science. It's a medium Arctic planet. So it will take a -10 happiness penalty. But it's nice for science. What is over here in Cercini? Right, this. No access to this resource. What do I need to be able to use the strategic resource? I don't know. Well, maybe then I should come over to one of the other Cercinis, Cercini 3, maybe. What do you think? Yeah. Well, Cercini 4 is actually better for science. But Cercini 3 actually would be able to make some production for me so that I could then colonize those later. Alright, that's what we'll do. Let's move along. I'm at 73 dust. $92, good. I'm making profit. Actually, I can just come here and see that I am making a plus 22%. That's great. I don't think our happiness, or rather this unhappiness, in this colony is too much, so I can keep my tax rate at 40% right now. Yep, we're gonna have to wait one more turn. Damn it. If I had just put that new engine into my colony ship design. Why haven't I done that? Because I can't figure it out, that's why. Come on. Click it. There we go. Okay, xenology. We need a new thing to research, and that is going to be applied Casimir effect. After decades of experimentation with plates of the right size, material, and distance, the vacuum energy created through the quantum mechanics of the Casimir effect can finally be exploited as an energy source. So we can now go through wormholes when we do this, and it gives a minus 22% expansion disapproval on a system. So basically this is good for expansion because, but you know what? Maybe I want to do this first, this efficient shielding, because it gives me access to a destroyer, so I could actually have some offensive ships, and then I could be building those while this goes on. Yeah, let's do that. Eventually, I'm gonna have to break into another branch, another tech tree here. Especially since, what is that resource? Proto-orchids? No. Oh, no, actually. It's these diamonds. Or these ionic crystals, yeah. So we'd have to get to the containment field anyway, which would open up barren planets for colonization. But I think I should also come over here to adaptive colonies, because this would allow me to survey orbiting moons and find the remains of endless observation stations and temples, as well as doing this anomaly reduction. So if I found a negative effect on a planet, the penalties would be cut, would be reduced. This star system improvement endothermic structures would also allow me to have larger populations on smaller planets. If we come this way, sustainability would give me access to colonizing deserts. Okay, well, I think on my own time I'm gonna have to go through and give a look at a few things here, but for now, that's what we've got going. And we are here, and I want alpha. I want alpha, please. And I will colonize Guyana 2, because that's all I've got. Hooray! Now let's have a look-see. Okay, seriously. If I hold down and click, I don't know if that's just a glitch. Oh, whoa. Pirates. Huh. Okay. Well. We might be able to see combat. I should probably give this a defender. Yeah, let's build a defender first. I could probably just buy it, actually. 49. Yeah, let's do that. And it will be done next turn. I'm also going to change hero and give Bastion... What? You must wait 2 turns to assign this hero to a star. Ah, damn it. So I shouldn't have put him on that other one after all. Oh well. Right, so this. What am I gonna do with this? I don't know. Can I You know, I don't really want to attack it, because I'm not sure what's in there. Maybe I'll wait for it to attack me. Right, so let's dismiss that. What else was this telling me? Hydromeal. We have a normal deposit of it on Gaia, the various planets of Gaia. Dust water has been identified. Blue cap mold and red sang. Okay. Well, let's see what happens with this pirate ship. If anything happens with this pirate ship. Are we producing anything in Alva now that that is done? Yeah, I was just producing another colony ship, wasn't I? Yes. When a battle is possible, either optional or obligatory, the fleet attack icon starts blinking. Okay, now this is totally new for me, so let's go through this. Clicking this icon opens the encounter panel, which gives you critical information before the battle. The panel opens automatically if the enemy attacks you. Your forces are shown on the left, enemy on the right. Whoa, what the hell was that? The strength of each fleet is represented by its health and military power, which is the sum of all ships of the fleet. You can see the order of battle of the ships participating in the battle and hover your cursor to check their stats. The balance of power gauge represents your chances of winning. It compares the product of current health percentages by military power for you and your opponent. If you feel secure enough to win the battle, you can play it in auto mode. Otherwise, select the manual option to visualize and direct the encounter. Once a battle is resolved, you can check the battle report in the encounter panel. The health and MP of the remaining ships is updated. Destroyed and surviving ships are displayed for each side. Global statistics summarize your ship losses and XP. If a hero is injured, they are returned to your academy. The second column displays how much damage you inflicted on the enemy, as well as the efficiency percentage, blah blah. Last column shows how much damage the enemy inflicted on you. Okay, so I guess I'm being attacked. And, I lost automatically, I guess. Damn it. I guess that's what that was saying. Now I have a defender here, which I will create a fleet for. We are under blockade, but that's okay because I have no strategic resources or trade materials. I can attack this back. You know what? Damn it. I should have looked at the statistics of that ship. I've got a new colony ship that needs to be moved out of Alva. Unfortunately, to get it through to Circini, it needs to go through Guyana. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this one here. I'm gonna check the video, the stats, and see if I can actually defeat this guy. I might just build a couple defense ships here and make a bigger fleet. Let's have a look here at the... Whoa, no, you stay there. Let's have a look at the defender. Wow, that looks exactly the same. It might just be me, but I think the scout is actually better suited. Well, I've got a 60 MP here, actually. Anyway, we'll do this next time.